Hiya folks, I'm Grim and welcome to Grim Grooves. Today we'll be checking out Battleplan Underdawn and Battleplan Extinguish Sin from Arknights. It's been a minute since I've checked out any of these contingency contracts, but these are the newest two. Contingency contract Extinguish Sin just came out the other day, so I'm excited to look into them. And Arknights music is always just so good. I always get blown away by what each genre is they choose to do. But make sure you hit the like button and subscribe because I got so much more from Arcanites and so many other things to come forward. And I've also got plenty of Arknight songs over on my Patreon if you'd like to check those out too. But without further ado, let's check out Battleplan Underdawn. Ooh, damn. This song is crazy already. I mean, starting off with that kind of like ethereal choral choir kind of vibe, almost like angelic kind of choir feeling, and then you come in with that crazy beat and the crazy synth melody, and the female vocalists here are just incredible, like so well done, even without the kind of choir, the ethereal kind of choir feel to it. The female vocalist is just still so talented and really well, like really skilled at what she's doing. This is really well done. That was a fantastic transition from the chorus back into the main kind of bar of this song. Like, really impressive transition. I want to get that again. And again, the female vocalist who's doing, like, I don't know if it's the same vocalist who's doing the kind of choir section as is doing the kind of main vocals here. But that last little kind of angelic choir section we got there, absolutely beautiful. Like, just such a touching element to this song. And the song itself is fairly kind of tense. Like, it has a sense of dread to it. Like, there's an intensity to this song. But those kind of angelic lines that come in, just so beautiful, so ethereal, and so light on top of, like, this kind of darker themed song. It works so well to kind of as juxtaposition there. This is almost like a dark lullaby or something like that. The beat in the background, that kind of piano melody or synth melody, I'm not exactly sure, but it's very lullaby-like. It has that kind of cadence, like the type of thing you'd hear from like a music box or something like that. And it works really well here, with the undertone of like this darker beats and this darker themes, and then the much lighter kind of angelic vocals coming in. And then also this main female vocalist has done a few fantastic sustain notes as well that just hit perfectly. Like, it just sounds incredible. Again, with the backdrop of this kind of eerie, kind of unsettling theme. It's a really great comparison there. Into the deep and alone without a lifeline. Sunrise, up from the dust and I really hellfire down on I would assume that this is probably going to pick up quite a bit because of the way that the drums sound right now. Like, they're a little bit back in the mix, and it feels like it's going to build up that drum beat into a more intense section. And even the vocals here are very kind of peaceful for the most part. I mean, the chorus is just fantastic. Again, every single time they come in, it hits so hard. Like, the chorus itself, you can hear the choir kind of vocalist, whoever that is. Again, if it's the same vocalist, I'm not sure. But their addition of that kind of the ethereal kind of vocals as the main singer there is singing about hellfire and stuff. Again, it's just such a fantastic comparison, such a fantastic juxtaposition between the two, because it's just so intense, but at the same time so light, and like so dark and eerie, but at the same time so angelic. Like, I love that kind of comparison. It works really, really well here, and especially with that, again, lullaby-like beat, music box-like beat in the background, and then here we have the drums picking up and doing something a little different here, and the style and the synth melody that we got added on top of everything else. Like, really, really cool kind of composition so far.
Into the deep and alone, deep and alone, deep and alone. Just to chase my thoughts and to
Strings too.
then I'll climb.
Damn.
'Cause it's been all that I've known. The calm before the storm can be lonely, so I'm bringing hell to you. I'm bringing hell to you. Drowning in my hair.
Damn. Damn. Bass too. I was not expecting it to build like that. I mean, building from that part that I paused at last, where the drums were picking up and going a little strange. I knew it was going to shift into something different. I just didn't know what. I figured it would kind of build to a crescendo, but instead it kind of brought into this kind of synth melody, which then built into the main chorus again, but slightly different, a little bit more intense. The vocalists there, like that, the last probably minute here was probably my favorite part of this song. It's really intense. The vocalists just absolutely killed it with their sustained notes, and again layering their own vocals behind themselves and harmonizing with themselves kind of thing, while we also still have the angelic choir behind. Like, such a fantastic structure, and it kept hitting all the right beats, pushing that kind of feeling of eeriness, the intensity, and the kind of dread of the situation, while also bringing in the lightness of the main singer's vocals and the angelic vocals there. Like, it's just really, really fantastic song. Like, it's been a while since I've heard a contingency contract that I enjoyed as much as this one, but we still got one more to check out. So, without further ado, let's check out Battleplan Extinguish Sins. Damn.
From the mountain blisters, like the stone beneath my feet, where the demons fester and pray for our defeat. I see smoke on the hot wind shimmer, souls unrestrained in desperate need.
Ooh, these vocalists, they're so good. Like, I mean, Arknights, they always pick such fantastic vocalists, or hypergriff or whatever. Like, it's always so impressive, just because you hear it come in and it's like, damn, this vocalist is so good. And the beat too, like coming in with the electric guitar to start off with, just really cool. Like, this is already just shaping up to be a fantastic track. Hellfire. incredible sustain note there by the lead singer, and this is so interesting. Like the structure of the song, the way that the kind of guitar does like the double beat or whatever. I'm not exactly sure how it's described, but I mean during the chorus, it's just like driving rock beats and it's really heavy. And then when it's kind of the different bars in between, it has like a, I don't know, syncopated rhythm or something like that. It just, you get a certain couple notes from the guitar and then it stops in a couple notes. Like it's a really interesting structure and works really, really well here in this composition here. It's really cool.
Draw me to the light. Let the curse be lifted. We can rise above the roar with the bite of every devil we've held before. Drown them out. Let the fog give way to clarity.
So many fantastic guitar melodies coming in here. It's really, really cool, and again shows the skill of the guitarist here. They're just absolutely killing it. They're like, a lot of the time you hear melodies like this in solos, but it works really well kind of behind the main singer here, and they just harmonize together. It works really, really well here.
Drown them out. Let the fog give way to clarity. There is power in the strain of every drop I bleed. I am the venom and the cure.
Nice.
Take me through the fear, through the heart that's broken. Our world lies in wait for me. Every tear, every scar left open. This is the taming of the beast. I'll end this war you started. I'll stitch this wound with bloodshed. You are my wicked victory.
Ooh, and the song's shifting up again. I have a feeling it was going to build into something crazy there, and I just paused it. Sorry about that. But this song is already fantastic. Like, it's just a great driving rock song. Like, such intensity. It's interesting that this is also talking about hellfire and things like that, compared to the last one, which also talked about hellfire. So maybe it's a theme. But this is just fantastic. I'm glad I waited and did both of these in one, because both songs are just so strong, such fantastic melodies and stuff.
My wicked victory.
That section before was just absolutely insane with the kind of screamo element that comes in and the deep crunchy guitar melody. Really cool. And now the guitar is much lighter, much higher on the kind of on the scale, and just very, I'm not even sure, but it works really, really well to kind of switch things up and keep things fresh and interesting here. Really cool. Like reverb and echo. The reverb and echo on that guitar melody is just so good, and the drums have also been fantastic with this whole thing. I haven't really mentioned the drums yet, but they've been really solid. Like, fantastic drummer, fantastic guitarist, phenomenal lead singer here. Like, really, really cool. Damn. It's interesting that the lead singer's vocals are kind of so light. Like, they remind me of other artists, like, I don't know, Theory of a Dead Man, or like, there's a few other kind of much lighter vocalists like this, but it works really well with the comparison to the kind of really deep, really intense rock that we've got going on here, and the screamo elements too. It also reminds me a bit of Alexis on Fire, with how it goes just so intense, but also so melodic. Like, we had a few kind of screamo parts where just in the back of the mix you could hear like a little bit of a screamo come out, but for the most part the singing is very melodic. It's very well done, like very well structured, and it works extremely well with the backing of the again, the crazy guitar, because the guitar is so intense throughout the song. I mean, it's so deep and so crunchy. There's a few parts where again it goes up in scale and it's much lighter, much more like ethereal or whatever, but for the most part it's just really intense throughout this whole song. And with the fantastic kind of melodic vocalist there, it worked so well pairing them together and harmonized so well. Of these two songs, I'm not sure which one I like more. I think I might pick Underdawn, just a little bit edged over Extinguished Sins. They're both fantastic, but I think the other one, just with the angelic vocals and stuff like that, it just edged it a little bit more into kind of my favorite of the two. But they were both exceptional songs. I will definitely be keeping both of these and putting them both on my playlist, because they're both just absolutely fantastic. Really great songs from Arknights here, and I'm always glad to hear it. But anyways, thanks for hanging out watching my reaction. Until next time, later days, folks.
Call a vet for the sake of effects. We can taste what it's like.